Hello guys, I'm Foxroll, and today we're gonna paint a Alpha Legion Marine, which I will be, for our example, will be a Cataphractii Terminator. And if you've been watching any of the other ones, I will say thank you, whatever way. And sooner or later, or soon, not sooner or later, it's just soon, there will be a battle report with, in Grimdark Future Firefight, and stick tuned to that and I'll tell you a little more in the end of the video. But anyway, first spray paint the miniature black, and if you have a little bit remaining like areas, for example, there's this because this is a repaint of an older miniature, use a matte black. Yeah, it's good. It's 100% matte. Very nice. Yeah. So just cover anywhere you missed. Okay, after you get this black on, then majority of this will be, before I repair, I will mention, we'll be using this shiny silver everywhere on the miniature. Just, you can dry brush it. It might give it a little more detail. I might do that. Yeah, I will. Dry brush it or just full on coat it. One of the two. Okay, after you get the silver, by the way, the reason why I did not paint the gun is you don't really need it on there. And I think it just makes it a little easier, but it's all up to you. But anyway, now we will do the armor with this paint. Yeah, I don't know how to spell that. I know that's my language, but still, I don't know how to spell it. Anyway, yeah, just paint that. Now, after that, we will now use a wash for all the blue parts. So yeah, this will be on every part of the armor that is in this. Just don't make it pull into areas. Just soak it up. Just soak it up if it looks weird and is kind of like a big black jar of paint. Just don't let it do that. Just get your purple shade in the recesses. After that, we will put on gun metal. This will be on the guns, the chain fist, everything that is not. Everything's meant to be metal. So all this trim, so like here, right there, a little bit there, just that, and the gun, etc. Just get all that. Okay, after that, we will use this shiny silver as a highlight for all the silver areas. So just put it on the higher areas of the miniature. Just do that. What are you doing? Do it. Okay, after that, we'll use matte black for the inner parts of the armor, so the skin suit, or whatever they're called, the piping. And if you're using a Cataphractii Terminator, these little nice, like veteran, more looking robing things, the loincloth, and that's in the gun case and the chain fist case. So any casing. So yeah, get all that. Okay, after that, we're gonna paint these shoulder panels. This is really only to the Cataphractiis, or any veteran unit. So get these shoulder pads painted, and these knee pads painted with matte white. And do the eyes too. I will mention that. Do the eyes. But if you don't want to do that yet, there is a thing you could do before that. And you can keep the white eyes. But do for sure the shoulders and the knee pads. Okay, we got all this white on. Now, we're going to do a dark tone. Or you can use non-oil. I don't care, just use one of them. I'm just using dark tone because it gives you way more paint. So yeah, just paint that everywhere except for the armor. If you get it on the armor, that's okay. Or the blue armor plating. There you go. The silver is fine, the white is fine. Just put it everywhere except for the blue armor. Okay, after that we will use ash gray as an edge highlight for the weapons and a very slight dry brush for all the cloth areas, which will be rare, but since this is a cat effect determiner, it will be these, and also, of course, I almost forgot, the inner suit part. But majority of the times it will be the gun. So any black areas, just give it a dry brush or edge highlight. If it's more like a more thicker metal, or if it's metal, airbrush, edge highlight. If it's like a rubber or whatever this is made of, whatever that's made of, then do a slight dry brush. After that, now we just paint eye lenses, which for the Terminator is that tiny little line. You can see it. And if your guy has any other lights, then also do this with it. Anyway, paint those areas matte white. Now, if you do get any onto this part, which I did, don't worry, we actually have another stage. We will do a final highlight with this. Be a little more sparing than how you did it before. This would be like majority on the bolts in there. It's not a full edge highlight because it will be like in these crevices here, or not crevices, but it's similar to edge highlight, just not. You can go a little more sloppy and go by the center of the area that has the most light. After that, we will use Blood Angel's contrast for the eye lenses that is gonna be red. There of course is some other ways of lenses that you might want, like for example there is some units that need to take or has green lenses or has a light on them. Just do a different contrast paint, maybe a bright green contrast paint or a bright yellow, etc. And no matter what, for this one, for the lenses, for the Alpha Legion, usually will be Blood Angel's red contrast. Well, after that we got a full painted miniature. Thank you for watching, and I will give you some spins. Well, if you got to the end of the video, at least hear me with this. Well, anyway, yeah. As I said in the beginning of the video, there's gonna be a battle report. And the battle report will be Grimdark Future, Alpha Brothers, which are just gonna be normal battle brothers, versus Hive Fleet. Or Hive aliens, alien fleets, I don't know. It's one of the two. And I really would like you to just bear in mind, it does take me a while to get motivated. My problem is motivation, usually. And luckily I had motivation to do one, and a family member of mine is helping with it, so I'm happy with that. I think that was my main reason of motivation. Anyway, this outro is pretty long, and I will say goodbye. Bye-bye.